Hey guys, today me and Raya are doing a little Q&A. We thought it would be fun. So I tweeted out asking for you to send us some questions and we're going to enlighten you about our lives and opinions and hopefully make a fun video.
Yeah. Okay. I'd say you guys explore a lot, so what would be your perfect low-key weekend?
To be honest, the weekend we've just had has been pretty perfect. We've stayed in this little Airbnb we found. It was, this little cottage. Not totally remote out in the countryside, like close enough for us to do things, but it's been super nice. Been able to go on little walks and escape.
Yeah, I'd say nature, TV shows, just chill time, just like nothing to do. I think when you do what we do, you don't stop work at 5, you know, it's just always going. So just like shutting off and just slowing life down. Yeah, chilling out.
Yeah.
If you could change the world, what would you change?
If I could change the world, I think it boils down to greed for me. That if we could somehow eradicate the tendency of greed, and I think some cultures have done it. I think there's some cultures which are way more peaceful, way more selfless, and don't have this like rat race that they're trying to achieve and like get all the money and have power over people. I think if there's a way of like resetting and re-educating people, I think it would take generations, but I'd love to work on society a bit more. I think we get too focused on other stuff, but I think at the end of the day, it's if people's hearts change, then that will ripple on and affect the rest of everything that's happening, like the environment and how we want to move forward as a civilization.
I just think society is currently telling us that success means financial success, having money, a big house, cars, whatever, like a high position in a job. And what society needs to be teaching us is that success means having a loving community and like touching people's hearts. And if people thought, okay, what I need my legacy to be like leaving love in people's hearts and making the world better versus I need to make as much money as possible, like if that was cool and successful, then everything would get fixed, you know? Yeah. Sunrise or sunset?
100% sunset, no doubt. There's pretty sunrises, but it's not worth it for me.
Yeah, I agree. The worst is when you wake up early and the sunrise isn't good, because you're like, I literally cut my sleep in half to see this and it isn't good. But if it is good, then I think it's more magical just because you're usually like one of the only people awake and the whole world is quiet and it's the start of a day, so it's like, it's amazing if it happens, but I don't think it's realistic for it to happen very often.
You can do a couple of sunrises a year, I reckon.
Yeah.
And it'd still be
But
cool.
it's usually because we've stayed up all night, not because we've woken up. What are both of your favorite movies? Do you have one?
I know this is kind of cheesy. I don't even know if you've seen it, but The Matrix is probably my favourite movie.
Why is that cheesy?
Well, it's a lot of people say that, and it's...
I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that.
Yeah. What, The Matrix?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think because of what it represents and how cool it is. And at the time when it came out, it was like revolutionary as a movie, I've got to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Avatar or Love Actually.
What about Mulan?
Huh? Pocahontas, you mean?
Oh yeah, Pocahontas.
I mean, Avatar portrays the same ideas, but in a much more cinematic way.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We need to watch that again.
Yeah, we do. What's the country with the best food? Wait, let's guess each other's.
Okay, I'm going to guess Italy for you.
Yeah, Italy and Mexico.
Okay, what about me?
India.
Yeah, 100%. Curry for every meal, please. Yes, thank you.
You're both inspirational characters to thousands of people who inspired you both. Peace and love. Thank you.
Who inspired us? I think there's been people in my life that have, I mean, if you've watched my Draw My Life, there's like been individuals that have inspired me. I think my friend Rob is one of them, and the reason being he just made me want to question everything and made me realise that the way I'd been taught, the things I've been taught about life weren't necessarily true. So it was almost like he showed me some things about society and culture that I just took for granted and thought that's just the way things were, showed me actually this is a different way of looking at it. And then I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I need to question everything. And that has actually put in motion things that have led me to where I am now. So I'd say question everything in a good way.
I would say, obviously a lot of people, but my family, mainly my parents, moving to America and just seeing how much they gave up and how hard they've worked has totally inspired me to, like, when I was in school, to get good grades and to work hard and to not like drink and do drugs and just kind of make the most out of my life. There's this quote I read it's like, my mom worked too hard for me not to be great. And I would say my mom and dad, I mean my whole family in general, but especially them, just worked way too hard for me not to be great and like make something great out of my life. Can you adopt a road dog? I want to so badly. You don't know how many times we're like in this cabin, we're like, how good would it be if we just had a dog right now?
Yeah, she's slowly been like...
Well, Lou's never had a dog.
Yeah, she's slowly been passing on her passion for dogs to me, and I think I'm sold. I think when we have a bit more stability and and we're at places for longer, I think
it's not fair. It's basically how much we fly. It's not fair to fly. If we like just road tripped around everywhere, we could easily do it, but flying isn't cool.
I think once we have the treehouse like community, there'll be other people there, so potentially, like if we need to go away for a week, like there'll be people to look after a dog. Yeah. And we won't have to bring it with us everywhere. But then we can go back and stay in the treehouse, and we'll have to put up guardrails so that it can hang out in the tree.
Oh yeah, we've already planned all this. Like we're designing the treehouse around a dog. We are.
Okay.
Do you play Pokemon Go? If so, what level are you on? We're only going to talk about this for 2 seconds because I know everyone talks about it all the time and he talks about it in every one of his vlogs. But yes, we do. What are you on, 23?
I'm almost on 23. Probably tonight I'll hit 23. That's pretty good, I think. I haven't found a lot of people that are much higher. But we did get a little bit obsessed. Yeah. I actually... Very quick story.
Oh my god!
Last night at like 3 a.m, I was like, oh, "There's like an I can't remember what it is. It's like an evolved seal." And I was like, "I've got to go find it." It was like on our little radar. Ran outside.
We were in bed at this point.
Literally
got
dressed, went outside, couldn't find it. Spent like 40 minutes walking around, and then came back like sad and regretful that I went outside. So. And
he had to get up at like 8.
Yeah.
So.
And I've been wrecked all day, so don't do that, guys. Never get out of bed for a Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm on like level 18 right now, but I think I'm gonna hit 20 tonight because I have so many to evolve on my magic egg. Okay, sorry, no more Pokemon talk. Would you say traveling with a partner can strengthen their relationship? If so, why?
I think it depends on whether that's something that you can do together that you do in the same way. I think if you travel in very different ways, like if one of you is a bit more high maintenance or you need more luxuries and the other one's too more laid back and chilled about things, it can probably cause tension. But I think we found a healthy balance.
But I think that's a good test to see if your relationship will work, because if you're that different, like in terms of what you want and need while traveling, I don't see how you can really spend like your whole life together without it causing problems, because someone's gonna want like a super big nice house while you're like want a tree house or whatever, you know. So I think traveling together strengthens your relationship, and if it doesn't strengthen it, then you're probably not in the right relationship. Yeah I think it's a good test.
Yeah, it is.
I guess we've like done the ultimate test at this point. We've never not traveled.
How many countries did we count that we've been to together?
21, I think. Yeah, we've never not traveled. So for us, a relationship test is like not traveling, like living together. That would be weird.
Yeah. So that was a lot of fun, guys. Hopefully you've learned a bit more about us. You should go over and subscribe to Raya if you haven't already. We are planning to soon do another video on her channel, a boyfriend, girlfriend tag, something like that.
Yeah.
But why don't you leave some questions below in the comments asking us other things you'd love to know. Get deep, get weird, get crazy. And we'd love to share some of our understanding of life and all of that. Also, by the time you're watching this, I think I'm gonna try daily vlogging next month. So come to my channel and see how I'm doing, because I'm terrified. I don't know how you do it. Right. See you soon. Bye.